What brand are you loyal to and why? Vitamix. My cat ate my blender. Yes, you read that right, and I sent it in. They not only replaced the parts the shithead destroyed, but they sharpened the blades and thoroughly cleaned the canisters. They even took it apart and fixed some inside wear and tear that naturally occurred after 7 years of use. My parents have had their Vitamix for almost 35 years. Edit. Since people are curious about my cat, his name was John Loke. No, he wasn't a mountain lion, but a Maine Coon mix. He had a glutton problem. Once I was making bread and set the bag of flour down, turned around, and it was gone. I thought that I just absent-mindedly put it back in the pantry. The next morning I saw it torn into shreds under the cat tree with half the flour missing. I couldn't leave anything out, even bagged bread and cereal boxes. Found out the hard way. Eating pizza was a nightmare. Even salad. Constant. Meow meow meow. Yes, I fed him enough. 3 times a day. I probably overfed him. But he was never satisfied. I think some smoothie bits might have been left on the blender, so, in true John fashion, he ate the fucking blender. Unfortunately, his glutton is what killed him. He didn't even live past 2 years. He ate something, who knows, and it punctured his stomach and spilled acid into his body. We spent $2K to save our handsome boy, but it was not enough. I sobbed like a baby for a week. R.I.P. Handsome John, Prince of Washington, defender of the Canadian borders, usurper of pizzas, slayer of blenders. We miss you. Cat tax. Edit 2. Thanks for all the coins. Here's another cat tax. Yes, I was eating in this picture. I needed to capture the food craze in those eyes. Fiskars, all I'm saying is lifetime warranty on everything. Patagonia. I ripped a pair of long johns after 5 years of wearing them, so I sent them in. Patagonia no longer made that style of capelline anymore, so instead of sending me a new pair they sent me my money back. I took that money and bought a new fleece. I have sent them jackets with holes and broken zippers and they come back fixed within a few weeks. Phenomenal customer service. Chewy.com. This is a place that really cares about animals. I've heard nothing but great stories about them from their customers. Their customer service is on point, and they make customers feel like they and their pets matter. They have gone above and beyond for me several times, but the most touching story is the most recent. A couple months ago I lost my dog. His name was Riker. He was a 5-year-old Siberian Husky, and he had diabetes. It was a freak accident, an infection caused by a routine neutering procedure. This dog was everything to me. He was hilarious, sweet-hearted, and happy, and never in my life did I imagine I would be losing him so soon. I was using Chewy's scheduled delivery service for 2 different kinds of prescription dog food to help regulate his diabetes. I was always afraid of a recall on his food would leave us in a pinch because he needed to eat and receive an insulin shot twice a day. If he didn't eat, I had to keep an even closer than usual eye on him to make sure he didn't fall into hypoglycemia and have a seizure. Because of this fear, I always ordered several extra cases of food so we could manage through a potential recall if need be. When my boy passed away, I had almost 4x12 cases of his food stocked up with nowhere for it to go, and his food was quite expensive, so that was around $350. I called Chewy and explained my situation, asking if there was any way I could return the unopened cases for a refund. The agent I spoke with told me they would refund me for those cases of food and advised me to donate the food to a local animal shelter. They didn't ask for proof of the cases, proof that my dog had passed, or act with any skepticism at all. They told me they were sorry for my loss and that everyone at Chewy is family regardless of the loss of a pet. A week later I received a gorgeous bouquet of flowers in honor of Riker from Chewy with yet more condolences and well wishes. This effort blew me away entirely. I was in a very low place after losing my dog, and their kindness and thoughtfulness touched my heart. If you have a pet, I would strongly recommend checking out Chewy.com to see if they have what you need. Still, my dad once bought a commercial still weed eater for use around his property. It's a 2-cycle engine, so it takes gas mixed with oil. Dad did not know this. He ran it on straight gas until it locked up. The still technician who fixed it told him it would either last a week or a lifetime. No telling. That was 30 years ago and it still runs great. All the outdoor stuff I buy is still Pilot G2 pens. Black, 0.38mm. They're just perfect pens. Smooth, feel good in the hand. Love the pocket clip that I fidget with in meetings. If I had one recommendation, it'd be to make that clip stronger, as I break them on pretty much all my pens. Fisher Price. I bought a baby swing at a second-hand market. It was about 5 years old, but it still worked great. Only, when we set it up at home, I discovered it was missing the waist straps that form part of the harness. On a whim, I called up Fisher Price and asked if there was some way to order the straps. The customer service person looked up the serial number of the swing and immediately sent me a new set of straps free of charge. When I asked why they were sending me new straps, even though I had been honest and told them I had gotten the swing second hand, I was told that Fisher Price is dedicated to the safety of babies and children, and that they will always back up their products, no matter how old they are or how they were bought. It may be an image thing or a liability thing, but I was honestly blown away by the level of customer service they offered. It's not a brand per se, but there is a tire place in my hometown called Joss Tires who I will forever sing the praises of. My mom has those crappy expensive low profile tires. She went there once wanting to buy 2, then come back next payday and buy the next 2 because she couldn't afford to buy all 4. Now the owner sees her tires and they are bad. He says he cannot in good conscience let my mom drive on bad tires and let's get pay for 2, but take all 4, trusting her to come back and pay for both, which she did. Fast forward a month and it's my turn to get tires, and he gives me a quote for his cheapest brand. He finds out that he missed the sale of the cheap brand and didn't have more, puts the good tires on my car and sells them to me for the price he originally told me I'd pay. I'm always going to go there for new tires. Lego. Because of the quality and consistency. It's just a classic brand. Edit. Wow, did not expect this to be so popular. Shameless plug, but because many people have complained about prices, I wrote software that analyzes the per brick price. Hope that helps. Also, after posting my initial comment, I spent the whole morning with my 2.5-year-old at the Lego store. We had so much fun and the employees are top notch.